So hey and good evening everyone. It is May the 12th, Tuesday, May the 12th. Welcome to Team Training. It's important that at least once a week, preferably 2 times or even 3 if you are a keen bean, to stay close to those who are building a business and those who are creating the success that you want. Big believer here of success leaves clues. And it's something that I learned to do early on in the business, was just to watch and learn and absorb. And some of you are watching and learning. Some of you are jumping into action and learning as you go. And some of you on here are seasoned, professionals who've been around for a while, and, good on you, because we're always learning. Every day is a school day. So every training that I attend, I always have my notebook out. And I get into the action of, after every single training, to at least circle one thing that I want to apply in a new way. Otherwise, we just learn for the sake of it. All of this knowledge comes in, and if we don't transfer that into action, then it's kind of a waste of time. And I hate wasting time. I'm sure you do too. And most of us, let's face it, we're here to buy back our time. Would you agree? So tonight, what I wanted to do was really talk about all of the money that's on the table at the moment, because that's why most of us are here. Is money is simply, and I interviewed a really great mentor of mine and friend, Chris Duncan, who is just incredible at sales. And he's so good at that because he understands that it's helping people get what they want. It's solving problems, helping people get out of their pain and into more of the life that they want. So of course we do that. We help people, create better health, better vitality, and we can help people create more income, more resources, and more of the life that they want to live. So we've got a few solutions, of course. And so what I loved about what Chris was sharing with us is that money is simply a reflection of how much value you're adding. So I'd really love you to write that down. I'd really love you to think about that and consider that. Because if you're like me, first, especially now, I can say I love sales, but when I started out on this journey, James was the sales guy in our house. He loves it. He's just a natural at it. But for me, I was like, I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be pushy. Can anyone relate? Who hears that as one of the major objections? Especially women. Oh, yeah, I don't want to be one of those people. Awesome, good. Because you don't need to be, because that doesn't really work. It's not sustainable long-term, and it's certainly not how we build you a freedom and lifestyle business based around being salesy and pushy, because that's not very inspiring. People don't really paint themselves into that picture, okay? That's really kind of a lone salesperson job. It's not for creating a tribe that people can see themselves being part of. We want our people joining our business and being curious, saying, yeah, I don't see you being salesy. I don't feel like you're pushy. Maybe I can do what you do. I am curious. Tell me more. And so if money is really a reflection of how much value we're adding, I want you to start considering, what is your current income in your business at the moment? Are you happy with it? Is it a reflection of your effort at the moment? Is it a reflection? Now there's effort and then there's value. Would you agree that they're different? Because some of the actions that you're doing and lots of effort is not value for someone else. So there's some feedback there. If you're doing lots of activity and really never getting a result, I would say it's not really an effective strategy for you. I.e., if you're doing lots of posting about healthy recipes, but you're not engaging, you're not asking someone, do they want the recipe? You're not doing polls and stories. You're not following up and saying, hey, thanks for liking my post. Do you have any favorite recipes that I'm gathering, or would you like to be part of our, recipe community or something like that? If you're not taking the next step, just posting healthy recipes is creating curiosity to a point. Does that make sense? The value comes when someone is changing something in their life because of us. That's when the value comes. So the minute that we have a new customer, We now have the most unbelievable potential. Would you agree? I want this to be interactive, guys. So tell me some of the things that is a potential. Once we have a new customer and they've said, yes, I want to go on this journey. I want to join the Shred or the program or the Kickstart or the How to Play It Up, or I just want to get those kids gummy things. What opportunity do we now have with this customer? We've got their credit card. We've processed their order. I want to hear from you guys. What opportunity do we have for the next 4 months journey with them? Really think about the customer experience, and are you adding value, you personally? We know that the product is going to do so much on its own. It's an amazing product, right? Even on its own, and all of the incredible support that Juice Plus head office give us, it's just amazing. They're going to be already taken care of. But where do you personally start to really deliver value? What's your opportunity to really deliver value? What do you see others doing who've created a really great community, who've created a really great customer care program? What are they doing? What have they created that you, if you stop excuses and you stop playing small and you actually really start to own your greatness and really make it your mission to go make their life better and add value, what could you start doing for that one new customer? Who's got one customer? I'm just going to go to gallery view here. Who's got at least one customer? Maybe it's your mum. Maybe it's your neighbour, and you barely even treat them as a customer. Lord knows, I don't think I've given my mum 1 ounce of customer care. Have we? I don't think we have. Mum's been one of our first customers, our most loyal, longest standing, and I don't think I've ever given her any good customer care because I take it for granted. Is anyone else there thinking that maybe you've taken some customers for granted, maybe at some stage? I know that I certainly did. James was my customer for many years. I don't think I gave him any service either. But let's discuss this. How can you add value? What are some of the ways right now that you can think of that you can begin to add customers, and what do you think is going to start flowing from that? Once you've got a customer, the journey is just starting. It's not, oh yeah, I've got a customer, now I'm done. It's just starting. Send out a care package. Now, I love that, Lisa. A care package can be as simple as welcome to our community. Congratulations on investing in you. You've made a great decision. Here's what I love. Here's a few of my favorite things that I loved learning about our products and our company when I first started. This is what still impresses me, and I thought you might like to know these as well. Here's a bit about how it's made, and here's what I encourage you to do in the first few weeks. And really making sure that when you're on the journey with this new customer, you're asking them how you want it to be. How do they want value? Do they want to be checked in with? So I got into the habit of asking, customers, how often do you want me to check in? Here's what I like to do. About 1 to 2 times a month, but at least 3 times in the first month, so we can really establish you in that belief, and that habit in your first month is really crucial. You've made the investment. I'm very committed to getting you the return on your investment. I'm really committed to being on this journey with you and getting your return on investment. Does it make sense? So that verbiage is really powerful for new people. So I do that a lot in the first month. Here's why. New habits are created in the first 21 days. If we don't consistently create a new habit in the first 3 weeks, the first 21 days, chances are your customers have put some of the Juice Plus in the cupboard. They were tired of it out on the bench. They've sort of forgotten about it. They never really established the habit. They tell you they're taking it every day. You do the 90-day check-in call. They should be up to their last half a bottle, and they haven't even opened the second bottle. Who's had that happen? And the whole time they're going, yeah, it's good, thanks, yep, I'm taking it. But you stopped there. You made an excuse. You made a story of, oh, they're happy. And if I talk to them too much, they might cancel. Is anyone telling that story? No, 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 no. Like, we are here to deliver this with them. People will not cancel the relationship. They will cancel the product any day. They will never cancel the relationship. So if they really get that you care and you're committed to helping them get what it is that they said they're looking for. Now, what is everyone looking for? It's completely different. What's most important to you is the most important question of all. What's most important to you? So I'm curious, so I can take really good care of you. Share with me, what's most important to you on this journey? What's the number one thing that if you and I just go get it together, we are going to go get this for you? Is it more energy? Is it the glowing skin? Is it just creating a health habit that you actually stick to? Is it, you know, mixing it up a bit and being inspired with some new recipes? Is it just adding in one new habit that they can totally commit to? Like, really listen to them, because this is where you are. You're the detective. What's most important to them? Discover it, and now together you get to do it. You can't force them, but all they want on this is someone cheering them on, a partner who cares and checks in with them. Chances are they've never had it before, right? You're their number one cheerleader, right? How cool is that? Together is one of the most powerful words that you can ever establish with a new team and a new customer. Together, let's do this. I'm committed. Okay, I'm committed to find, my daughter doesn't like the green shoes. And then I say, well, tough luck. Because here's the thing. If you knew what I knew about those green shoes, you'd be stuffing them down her throat if you need. Now, I'm being dramatic. We don't have to be that dramatic. But if you knew what I knew about those green chewables, you'd be committed to finding a way. So I'm committed. Are you committed? Okay, awesome. We've got a few options. First of all, you can squish them together, red and green, call it a little burger. Second of all, who's her favorite cartoon character, idol, person, whatever? Right, you're going to tell them that they love taking their gummies. It's their fuel. Dora, Paw Patrol, whoever, they sent it to her. They sent it in the mail to her. Look, this is what the Paw Patrol take every day. Get your Paw Patrol gummies out, right? We just do whatever it takes. Some mothers, bless their cotton socks, melt those things in warm water. Oh my God. The fussiness has to stop. Kids are better with reward. If you take this, then I'm going to get this sticker on the chart, and by the end of the week, when you've got 7 stickers, you get 1 full hour of my undivided attention to do whatever you want. Because seeing you invest in your grow food and your grow up big and strong and smart food is the most important priority for me as a mum. Right? That works for most of them. So give the tips, give the insights. Now, if I can help that mum change some eating habits and the food culture in the house, do you think that mum is going to be forever grateful? Absolutely. Now, so many mums have no clue where to start. Stuff that we take for granted because we hear it all the time, they've got no clue out there. Does it make sense? It's not right or wrong or good or bad, but we've got some incredible health education to share if they're willing, okay? You can't force them, but everyone's got leverage. It's no use Juice Plus being in the cupboard if we don't know then what's most important to them. Once I know what's most important to them, that's it. That's my stake in the ground. That's the solid thing that I'm going to keep coming back to them. Is this still important? Let's go get it. How are you going with this? I can't wait to see you get your reward because you stuck to this. Okay, you're a cheerleader. That's our number one role. So in this, any questions on that? So what you're earning in your Juice Plus check is a direct reflection, whether you like this or not, whether the check's where you want it to be or not. It's a direct reflection of how much value you're adding to the team, to their life, to customers, to their life. Make sense? That's how you create the raving fan. Any questions there? And if not, I'm going to move on to the next 15 minutes, which is just grabbing all the insane amount of bonus money and cash flying everywhere. Theta Glenn is just like going like this down in Newcastle, just dishing out like dollars wherever. And I want every single one of you to be like in the money machine grabbing it. Like, now it's go time. If there was ever a time for you to mobilize and get brave and start taking the steps and start adding value and serving others. Now is the time. Now's the time to kind of put the big girl pants on, the big boy pants, and just say, hey, mate, it's time. I know you've been thinking about this. It's time. Let's do this. So, here's yes, I will post the recording, Karina. Here is the Partner Plus to Senior Partner, and then, of course, qualifying. We covered it really quickly last training, but Partner to Partner Plus. So everyone comes in brand new as a partner. We welcomed over 1,500. We had nearly 1,650 new partners in, was it March or April? It was April. March?
Big Blitz.
The Big Blitz was in March. So some of those new people are coming up to 60 days. Now, here's what's amazing about our company. Sometimes we dawdle. Do we dawdle? Do we get distracted? Does life get in the way? We are dealing with the million things and we lose our focus. So sometimes our company allows us to dawdle a little bit. It definitely rewards those with their skates on, especially. But if you dawdle, no dismay, there's always the chance to get back in and rehire yourself. So I fire myself all the time, and as long as I rehire myself soon after. Start line, finish line, every day, every week. You must not lose hope and belief if you've not had a good day, week, or month. You just can't. You have to stay in line. You have to stay committed to that longer term vision and know that that extra $500 a month, that extra $1,000 a month, $2,000, whatever it is that you've decided is life-changing money for you. When I say that $500 can be life-changing for you, it was for me. $300 a month was life-changing for me when I started. It was the difference between me being able to get my hair done, me standing at the register and not sweating about whether I'd have to take things off or say no to something. Just that awkward embarrassment of declines, you know, when you're tapping things. Like that $500 and $300 extra a month was my buffer. It was my belief. It was my courage. It was my emergency money. People need emergency money right now. They need safety and security. We need to really acknowledge that and talk in that language to people at the moment. Like once this COVID hit, how would so many more people feel if they had a secondary income landing in their bank account, $500 a month, that they know is still coming because of the work that they've already done? And tell me this, how many jobs have you had that you keep getting paid on even though you did the work months ago? It's not many of those jobs that exist. Most jobs you are paid a one-time fee for one amount of time, and that's it. That hour, that week, that 40 hours a week is forever gone. You will never ever get that back, and you will never get paid on it again in a normal job. Have a think about that. How many hours are you investing in a job that you are never getting paid on again? You get paid once and that's it. Here, every minute, every hour, every week, every month that you invest in upskilling and adding value, you can be paid on for the rest of your life. Certainly 3, 4, 5 months. Does this make sense? You do a great job of taking care of your customer, they will reorder and they will tell 2 to 3 other people. That is a real side hustle when you keep getting paid. So let's get very, very excited and grateful about what we've already created, and then let's get hungry and create the desire level for what's next. What's my more? First of all, it's okay to want more. It's your right. Everyone deserves to be happy. Everyone deserves choices, flexibility, freedom. We're all here, even this cute little dog on my gallery view, Christy Austin. We're all here to make money, to have freedom, to have more choices. Right? To have more belief, to have more purpose, to live more mission, to help people. We all want much the same things. Would you agree? So this is how we do it. We go add value. We go find people with problems and we say, I've got solutions over here. Here's my solutions for all of you tonight. Bonuses, right? I haven't got my bell, my ding, 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 but it's bonus time. I need my ka-ching sound. I'll take a glass of water because I'm getting a dry mouth because I just get so excited when I talk about bonuses.
She actually broke the bell.
I did. I was ringing too vigorously one day and it just popped off the whole ring.
Now it just looks good. It's a good prop.
Now I bought a yes button. So that's fun. We're loving our yes button. So let's start at the beginning. I'm talking my head off tonight. Do you want to do this?
Get in there, honey. No, I'm taking notes.
Why don't you scribe?
Okay.
You be the scribe?
I'm a terrible scribe, but
no, you're good. Look at our fat pen so you can all see at home. You can all follow along at home now. We bought the biggest pen available on the Gold Coast. Look at him. He's a 5mm. None of this 2mm stuff.
10.
Is it?
10 mil.
Yikes. 1
It's
centimetre.
like industrial.
Okay, so the first position to help someone with, if you haven't yet already done this for you, then I want you to think about who's the one person you would love to help go get this, go grab this, or re-promote and do it again for you. Partner to Partner Plus, you need 1,500 points. Remember, points give you prizes. Points give you prizes in your bank account. So Partner Plus is 1,500 points. That is 3 premium orders. That could be yours, that could be your hubbies, that could be your besties. You just got a promotion. If you do 1,500 points in your first, or any 10 days actually, any 10 days. Let's just say you start hustling on a Wednesday and you hustle your little butt off until the following Friday and you get 1,500 points, 3 orders over 10 days or less, you get a $150 bonus. Now let's bring this bonus to life. Tell me what you would do right now with a $150 bonus in the chat box. This is the interactive part. I want to see the answers because I want to start visioneering this with you. I want to start seeing this bonus being celebrated, being posted about, landing in your bank account. I want to know what you're going to go and invest it in. It's an investment. Bonuses are all about the bonus things in life.
Like a Holly. Massage. Nice. Good.
Come on, keep them coming. New runners.
Love it.
ISO haircut. Amazing. I need new runners.
Haircut.
Haircut. This is it's such a common story for us women because men don't understand why we have to spend $150 on our hair when theirs is $30. They just don't get it. Now, hubby will love that. I've got a quick tip here. And Tracy Biggins taught me this. She said one of the first bonuses, teach your girls that one of the first bonuses that you ever get, no matter how hard it is, girls, if you want more encouragement and support in your new side hustle, with the 150, go get him something that he's been going without. Go get him the bonus that you know he mightn't indulge in for himself, right?
New socks, Kat.
Yes. Tracy shares the example of, you know, her husband at the, back when she started was going without his Jack Daniels on the weekend or something like that. She said, I know it's not much, but this is the first bonus. So she went and bought him a bottle of Jack. Men are simple. Men are easy. Remember that. Bonuses buy you more time, ladies. So there you go. Winter PJs for the kids. You could afford Peter Alexander PJs, right? The kids can have Kmart ones. You can get Peter Alexander ones, 40% off at the moment. You will have to line up. But this is the kind of luxury, right? James has got his little Peter Alexanders on. There you go. Okay, so is it more exciting when you start creating, I'm doing this very deliberately, is it more exciting when you start to bring what you're going to do with it to life? Did you just see yourself doing it? Did you just feel yourself doing it? This is what we are in the business of, not numbers. You're in the business of what's that going to give you? What will that feel like? How will that make you feel when you have that $150 bonus land in your bank account and you're like, hell yeah, I did that. I set a goal, I went out and got it, and then I got the instant reward. This is paid in your bank account days later. Our company is extraordinary of building that belief in those first few days. It's just so fun to do that with a brand new teenie who's in a bit of doubt, who's in a bit of fear. I'm not sure if I can really do this. I don't know. And you give them those early wins. It's magic. This is why we're dream keepers. You help someone go get that haircut, the PJs, they're simple. They're always simple little things, but they're extras in life. They mean something. What's the meaning that your new teenie is giving to this? How will that make you feel when all the kids come create more vision? How will that make you feel when all the kids come out in their gorgeous, there's nothing better than kids after their bath in their winter PJs, right, and cuddle up before bedtime. There's just nothing better, and they'll all have new ones. Maybe they get to go and choose them with mummy's new bonus, and you make this a family reward. See the vision that you get to visioneer with people. 3 small steps: order your own product, help someone else order another product, probably someone in your house, help one other person get started, and look what we all just achieved together. Does this make sense? This is how you bring numbers to life. This is all gobbledygook. So you use plain language. 3 premium orders in 10 days gives you a $150 bonus, but wait, there's more. We are just like Daniel's Direct. There's much more. You also get a promotion. When's the last time you had a promotion in your job? Who knows? And how much percentage pay rise did you get? Guess how much we give you in your first 10 days, for God's sake. Your first 10 days. What other job is giving you a promotion and pay rise in your first 10 days? They don't exist, I promise you. Now, if you didn't get your skates on and hustle in 10 days, but you did it in 30 days, how much bonus? You can still afford some pajamas and half a haircut if you're a lady. You get $100. It's not too shabby. What are you going to do with 100?
3 haircuts for a bloke.
Right, 3 haircuts for a bloke. All kinds of things that you might spend it on. Now, pay rise. Ding, 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 ding. Pretend I'm ringing my bell. Because honestly, guys, this is the most exciting thing. You just got a pay rise in your first month of business. You probably, by this stage, with retail profit and your bonus money, you're already in the black. You're in your first month of business, you're in profit. How many other business systems could you ever invest in that you're already ahead before the month's finished? It's pretty extraordinary. The 5% commission, it's a permanent pay rise. It's not just for this month. It's not just if you keep being a good girl or good boy. It's permanent. No one can ever take this pay rise away from you. Even if you're the worst employee for the next 6 months, we're not going to take away your promotion. That's okay. You get to lock it in forever. Does it make sense? Who's more excited about promotion number 1 because you've heard it differently for the first time?
Put a P if we might have, I know we've got lots of people who are past Partner Plus here, but is there any partners tuning in right now? Newbies? Someone who's new, maybe you just sort of got in, didn't get too much started. Because here's what I know. Even if you are past Partner Plus, being able to explain it like this, hi Sandy, being able to explain it, being able to share, at least this at some level of excitement with someone who might be starting, being able to share not only the dollars, but I think, as Linda's pointing out, share some excitement around what's it going to get you.
Holly just said, I have an exciting new bonus on offer for some simple steps. Tell me, what would $150, what would you do with the $150 right now? Curious to know. Do the poll. It's so fun. You don't even have to do, I've got the company doing that. Just perfect, Holly. You're using stories and polls really well. Yep, let's play. I want to know, what would you do with an extra $150 right now? Okay, and it is super simple. It's all about who? Us or them? Who's it all about always? Put a number 1 on their head. Just put a number 1 on their head so you don't forget that it's all about them, what they want, what's missing in their life, believing in them, reassuring them they can do it, saying, together, let's go get it. I so want you to go get those pajamas, and I want you to take a photo for me once they're all lined up. Like, let's do it. And you step into the vision with them, okay? This is where we really are visioneers. We're dream keepers. You get to do that with them in their first 30 days. Well, now they're hooked. They want more. Now they're going to come to you and say, what's next? I did it. What's next? All right? What is next?
Well, what I thought maybe we'd go with, Linda, is, so I've set you all up there, asking who's already got past Partner Plus. You're thinking, yeah, I can't do it. I love it, but it's not for me because I'm Partner Plus already. Yep, I'll go and teach someone. Well, guess what? There's a promotion for all of us to re-promote to Partner Plus. All of us.
Yay!
All of us. All of us. Every single one of us can do this. Now, I didn't used to know. I used to hear, oh, Repromote. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, don't I never lose my promotion? That's what I like about this. The Repromote, don't get lost on that. It just means I'm going to go and do the same efforts and results as I did on the way to Partner Plus or any level, and I get a reward. Okay, I can do that. I can do the entry level work and get an extra bonus, because I'm probably going to be doing the entry level work anyway, because it's the number 1 thing I need to do to build my own business, is find some customers. 1,500 points. If we did premium, that's 3 orders. That looks crazy, but that says 3 orders, not 30. I told you it was a bad scribe, Linda. 30. Oh, goodness, I've gone bonkers.
No,
3 orders.
3 orders,
right?
Yep.
This is what we're asking someone who's new coming in to join the business to. Do it in 10 days, $150, 30 days, get 100. We can do it at whatever level. Partner Plus, Senior Partner, SC, NMD, and it's called Repromoting. Now, there's a bit of a tweak on it. We're going to do it based on the original points, which is 2,000. Remember, this 1,500 is a May, June, we're in May, June, July. There's a 3-month window that we've got to do that. The flyers are out. Just 3 months is a long time, right? We've been home for only 6 weeks. It seems like 6 years. So 3 months is a long time. So just think this is the new normal. But we can re-promote that 2,000 points, which is what Partner Plus was. If we go do that, regardless of what level, we've got to do, same as above, 30 days. Guess what you get? It's not hard. You get the bonus. You get the $100. How cool is that? So if you got excited about what Linda was saying, about the massage, the PJs, the date night, Bundy for hubby, new Red Sox cap, whatever it is, you can do it. And guess what? You can do it twice. What? That's it. So you don't just re-promote once.
I told you, it's like, oh my God.
You do it once inside 30 days, and that's inside 30 days. If you do it in 2 weeks, you go, okay, I've got another order. Oh, and they're going to place an order. I've got another. Okay, I'll just make sure my orders go inside, 1, 2, 3 weeks. Once you've hit the 2,000 points, the clock resets, and you've got another 30 days to go earn another $100. Pretty cool, yeah? Pretty cool. And if I didn't write it up, your new partner who went to Partner Plus, if they did this, they could jump in and say, I'm going to re-promote too, and they could do this. So there is that much money. Yes, you have to do the actions. Yes, you have to get into activity, but that's our role in this. Sometimes we're just sitting on the sidelines. I want to listen. I want to watch the training. I want to do that. But if you're in action and if you're looking for show me the money, we're going to get 10% retail profit. That's how it works at whatever level. Many of us, we hit Partner Plus, we get the 5% commission. Fantastic. Now I'm earning 15% on the order, plus another $100 bonus. 1, 2, possibly 3 times if you're coming in brand new. Does that make sense? Pretty cool, yeah. I love that.
And so with, without going into big marketing plan and pay plan, to get people excited about this, I always go back to why are they here? What's the stake in the ground? What's going to put a smile on your dial? What's most important? What are you going to do with that money? Are you going to open up a new bank account? That's your side hustle bank account, your juicy bank account. Is it a savings? Is it a holiday account? What will the bonus be in life? What's most important to them and why are they doing this? The more wins that we can create with someone that's new in the first 30, 60, 90, 120 days while they're a customer on their own customer journey, the longer that they will stay. The longer they stay, the more chance we have of breathing that belief and courage and success into them. Does it make sense? So the early wins are very important. They really are. There's lots of people who have started that have never shown up to a training. And I can't control that. I can only invite them so many times. You know, they told me what they wanted. They told me why they wanted to come and they haven't yet shown up. I cannot show up for them. I can with them. Does that make sense? So please don't feel discouraged if you've had this happen, you know, one time or a few times. It's the nature of what we do. Okay, it's just the nature of what we do. It's not to say that they're never going to. It's pretty amazing when and how people can pop up and come back in the game or just get started out of the blue. But you running your race and holding yourself accountable and holding your dreams right in front of you is the most important thing that you can ever do in your business, is to be the best example of you building your business, you minding your business, if that makes sense. So who's committed, and I really do want a commitment here, who's committed that they could place 3 orders, even your own? Maybe you're out of Omegas, maybe you've never started them. You know, maybe, you know, you're out of shakes or you're wanting to do a shred for yourself or gift someone else a program. Maybe you're wanting to get samples for a sample campaign. All of the points will count towards this. For me, this is smart money. This is just smart money to gather up all the people who have contemplated and been thinking about it. Now's the time. For all my clients who say yes and get started with me in the remaining month of May, I'm going to do this and this for them. I'm giving them some kind of urgency and compelling offer. It could be a $2 shaker and, you know, the eating guide printed out. Can be very low cost, easy for you, but it's like really adds a lot of value and sounds amazing to them. It's very compelling. Does this make sense? Or they get a free, you know, startup and nutrition consult with me or something like that. So Holly, I love it. Holly's in. I can, I will, I must, it's done. Right? And it's that kind of attitude. Is that the kind of attitude you want to follow? Is that the kind of leadership certainty that you want to be part of? Is that the kind of, you know, business that you want to be a customer of? Hell yeah. I want to be a customer of someone who says, I can, I will, I must, it's done. Like it's on. I'm getting these people their healthier, wealthier vitality dreams. Gonna go get it with them. I'm only looking for people who are looking for something. So where, if you've done it before, you do it again. Who's already got a customer? Hands up for me. How did you find the customer? Everyone give a quick, you know, thing in your chat. 10. Lisa Marie's got 10. How do you mostly find them, Lisa Marie? What's your strategy there? You've done it before, you can do it again. Chances are you will still find people who are looking to look good, feel good, make money, have fun. That's what I say that we do. Post chatting. Okay, so you post and then they're answering something with you and then you're in Messenger with them and you're building the like and trust. You may be sending a link. You're being a good detective, asking questions. What are they after? Well, that sounds great. I'm excited to help you with that. Look at these packages. Amazing.
Holly did a poll.
I love it. Yeah, you did the poll. We talked about the poll last week. Holly went and did it, and now she's in the conversations. So she took one action item. She might have taken several, but last week I observed this. She took an action item. We said, go do a poll on bloating. Are you bloated? And Holly did a poll on, are you a breakfast skipper? right? And all those who've done, you know, a poll on that, and there was a lot. Brooke's in 3 different conversations with girls from breakfast skippers and bloating, right? And what was the other story that we said? What would you do with $150? So it's a great way to find who's looking for these things, who has the problem, and who's looking for help and solutions with them.
Christy, are you saying that you did
a
a launch?
friend.
You did your launch and they got on to support or help you, and from that, your launch, you've got 2 customers, one the family member, a friend who was on. Yep, awesome.
Fantastic.
So it's a great one. I mean, we hear that, you know, your launch event, and I get it that some of us think, oh, that's going to be scary. It's not. It's just us, and we talk about Juice Plus. Linda does that bit, and then we ask you, you know, why you started this, what you had a look, what you found so far, what you're enjoying. And that's about it. And we share a little bit about the business. It's like a condensed event, but with the focus on you. That's what a launch event is. We ask you your story and you get to share. And it's a reason, an excuse, I would say it's an excuse, to be able to talk to people and ask them, friends, family, hey, I've started an online biz. I really love your support. I'm going to do a little launch event. All you got to do is just jump on and support me and watch. I so need people to get on. It can't just be me. Please, do I have your support? And of course they will. We'll help you do a little flyer and you send it out.
Being present on socials. Don't be afraid of what people will think. You never know. It could just be what they're looking for. That's a really great belief to have. And it's one that carried me through my whole journey. Was Cheryl Cortesian. Maybe this visual will help you for those that are very visual. She said, imagine a line from here to infinity of people, one after the other, one behind the other. And you're asking, are you looking for something? No. Are you interested? No. Are you interested? No. Are you interested? Maybe. Are you interested? No. Are you interested? Yes. Awesome. Let's run. Are you interested? No. Are you interested? No. And it's literally, it's like Dr. Seuss, you know, like all the people way over the hills, you know, with their one funny hair. I imagine that in my head, that it's this huge line and people are just dying to know about this. Like literally, they have no clue that they can flood their body with 50 whole food concentrated plants straight from Mother Nature in the highest nutrient density raw form, packaged up for them, convenient, tasting good, for less than a cup of coffee. All of our products are less than a cup of coffee. Most people have no idea that this solution exists. And please don't assume that they know what flooding their body with Mother Nature and fruit and vegetables can do for their health every day. Some of them have no clue that it can do all of the amazing things that when your body starts healing, okay? So they're out there. They have no clue that a business like this, a side hustle, 80% of Australians in the workforce are looking for a side hustle. That was an article, a wow statement that I looked up last year. Once work from home, you know, went from, I think it was 2 million a day to 24 million Google search a day on March the 9th. You look at the spike on Google search words. So people need our solutions. And so not everyone is looking right now. Not everyone is prepared to invest right now. And you're only looking for people who are looking for something. So that helped me be really strong in that belief. And well done, Brooke, because you're just in your early months here. But you really, I see you showing up that you aren't afraid. You're not, even in your first week compared to now, you're getting thicker skin every week on, you know what, I've got no time for that. I'm looking for the people who are looking for something. I've got no time for that. And it's like, get out of my way. Here's where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. And I want the people with 2 hands up. So it's a really important part of what we do is to retain that excitement and the posture, knowing what we've got. Holly has said, I also believe that people are hardly ever thinking about what you're thinking about you. Yes, what you think. Yes. It's none of our business what people are thinking about us.
We do run stories.
And they're too busy thinking about themselves and whether you're thinking about them to think about you. That's exactly right. I totally agree.
So let's finish up with this one.
Yes, qualifying. Okay, so this is just super exciting news. Who's already a senior partner? Just going to go to gallery view here. Who on here is already senior partner? And you either are qualified, you have been at one time
Kate,
qualified,
Holly, Nick,
and you
Sheree.
can be qualified.
Awesome.
Okay, so it's probably 25% of you. This is so exciting.
I've got good news for everyone then.
That qualifying is now, it's never been this easy. I'm going to say it again. Qualifying has never been this easy in the history of my 12 years. Qualifying is simply this. It's an extra bonus from head office when you have $2,100 of business going through your personal Juice Plus business each month. 2,100 or more. So first condition, you must be senior partner already. Second of all, why qualify? I'm a huge believer in why. Tell people why, and the how and the what become very easy. Would you agree? Why qualify? It's like you hit the jackpot. Every month that you are qualified, you stay qualified, you unlock a jackpot. It's either going to sit there, money on the table, $50 on the table is going to stay with Peter Glennie down at head office in Newcastle, or you are going to like ka-ching, get over the 2,100 points by the end of the month. Month end is always a big deal in our business because we operate month to month. So by the 30th or the 31st, there's always a cutoff line, like 5 o'clock, something like that. If you've got $2,100 worth of credit cards that were charged, payments made in your personal business through customers eating and paying for their Juice Plus, and it also includes those who have just started with you in the business. So people at the partner or partner plus level, whatever their orders and their customers' points are. Does it make sense? So let's just say that I've got, well, points is dollars pretty much. That's what's so nice and easy about the marketing plan at the moment. The points are kind of like the dollars and the payments. It's really nice to work it out like that. So let's call it, a 2,100 PVC, points or paid volume credit cards charged is how I like to think of it. Okay. So if you've got upfront orders, you get all of those volume credits and payments at once. So if I paid for my premium upfront, I'm gonna get 506 points that same month that the person pays for theirs upfront. Does that make sense? Is everyone with me? Or most people, and I really encourage you all to build a stable and consistent check. You actually really want to direct most of your clients, of course it's their preference, but most of your clients to pay by the month. Then it just integrates into their household food budget. It also integrates into your monthly check. So it can be quite consistent. So it's not really big one month and you go, oh my God, this is amazing. And then the next month it drops back a lot. We don't want that, okay? We really want to get each senior partner with 15 to 25 of your own customers eating Juice Plus and loving it. 15 to 25. 15 is the very lean end. Some people are going to do that in their first 6 months. Some people are going to do it in their first month. Some people might get there over 12 months. However long it takes you to build up that solid customer base, it's worth it. Because once you get your 20 customers, now we're always fishing from a really great pond, right? There's people falling in love with the products. They're learning their stories. They're asking for referrals. They're bringing along friends. They're falling in love with our company and customer care and products, right? Now it becomes very easy to say to them, you know what? I would love you to look at joining our mission. We're booming. We need great people. I love coming to my Raving Fan clients first to say, well, let's see, how would it be if we can save you $100 each time on your order? And what if we can create 200 to 300 extra a month for you? How would that be? That becomes a very easy invitation. Does it make sense? So raving fan clients tell 2 to 3 people, and they become very easy to convert into team. So 20 customers as quickly as you can, however fast that is going to be for you. How do we do that? You keep having events. You keep showing up to events. You keep creating the invitations. You keep in conversations. You keep doing the high-paying activities that have worked for you before that will keep working for you again. Don't stop the activity with the same people. The biggest trap that I see in people starting in their first 3 to 6 months is they keep talking and doing the same action to exactly the same people. Same fish in the pond. They try the same bait every single day and the fish aren't biting. Because you must change it up. You must move beyond who you're already talking to, and you've got to have a different message and engage with them in different ways. If that makes sense. Okay, so
who on the call tonight has never qualified? 1,
Alison, are you seeing, and Bree?
4, and those, right,
now who's seen your partner already? Bree, are you seeing your partner already?
Senior partner not qualified. Well, let's say there's,
so you can qualify.
There's definitely a handful. You can absolutely. Alison, from now.
Holly can.
We'll put this in your site. So I want to show you the money on this specifically because there's more money. So we think of qualifying 2,100 points. And Linda said it. It's never been so low. If you were on the call last week, we explained that it was a wonderful process that we went through. And the corporate head office really listened. And they've come to the table massively with this, because this is the biggest way that we can get truly paid in this business, because it's when you qualify, you get a 2% what's called PB, performance bonus. All right, and that performance bonus is what begins to build your check just outside of your retail sales profit. When we talk about commission, we get our commission, but the PB is, with using Linda as an example, it's the biggest part of her paycheck, right? It's the biggest part is her PB. And as you qualify, you are on the first rung of earning PB now. That happens to be 2%. And when you hit it, you can earn that 2% of all the volume on your first 3 levels in your business. So it starts, the instant amount would be 2,100, it's about $42. I think I worked it out. But it only goes up from there. I just really want to stress that point. It only goes up. And as you rank advance and as you go wider in your business, you get access to more levels and more width of PB. And then you get to earn 3% and it goes up. So this is, I don't want to underestimate. It's actually a little hard to explain, but don't underestimate the power of this. PB, a performance bonus, is the largest part of Linda's check. If you haven't qualified before, it's never been easier. This is 1,555 points in the old language or the old pay plan. It used to be 1,800. So they've effectively lowered it around about 20%. So there's more money on the table for you as you're coming into this business and you're growing this business. So if you haven't done it, this is a remarkable opportunity. Now, the company also is going to bonus you $200 for the first time you hit it. Not only do you earn it, but you also get a $200 bonus. Woohoo! And it's never been easier to hit.
So all of you were going like, boo, I've never qualified, bummer. And now you're like, yeah, baby, 200. I'm in.
And if you have qualified before, you would have earned the bonus. It's easier for you to qualify now. And if you've never had a team, you do it. You can show them how, talk them through. It's never been easier. And you'll get a $200 one club bonus because you taught someone to do it. The company's going to give you a bonus when they do it. It's pretty cool, right? So to go through, I won't go through line by line on everything that's on the table, but this is so heavily geared towards the first probably 6 months for someone starting in this business. We wanted that. Celine and the corporate team wanted that.
Yeah, we all wanted that.
The senior leaders,
money.
Adam and Kira and Brian, Shani, and Kate, all of the people who've been in it for so long wanted this. So that's why it's been, really, really looked at. And I've never seen the compensation plan so geared towards, whether it's the first 6 months, I don't think you do it in 6 weeks, but, the first 3 to 6 months, and for some people, maybe it's the first year or two, that's okay. We've got our team mantras, we go at our own pace, right? But never before has it looked like this. So that's exciting.
I'm actually just excited because I can see some light bulbs going off, and that's exciting for me. When I first truly understood the power of that residual income, when you get paid each month, no matter what, whether you had a really good month or not so good, and when you started to really build a team, and you hear about, you get paid on team success. It's through qualifying. This is the gateway of how it happens. So really, really quickly and easily, here's my best explanation for qualifying. It's a performance bonus for you as a business owner. So I look at it like this. It's not tied up in product. The money doesn't come from the product. It comes from a sales goal, a sales volume that you and your new people are doing collectively. And that's $2,100 through your personal business or more. Hopefully you've got 4,000, right? Credit cards charged, lots of customers eating Juice Plus, and you're starting new people and they're finding a few customers too, right? That's the best way to get qualified. So number one, what is it? Give me the simple explanation so I know that you're learning. How many points in one calendar month? And 2,100, can we just give, because you're the numbers guy, Jamesy, how many premium payments, for example, would that be? How many customers paying premium each month?
16.
16. So there's an idea for you. If you had gathered 16 orders over time that were all premium, let's just for ease sake, that's going to give you 2,100 points in your customer bank account. Okay, is everyone with me so far? You see where I'm getting it from? Now, then what happens, Linda? Why is this so darn important? Cut to the chase. It's the line in the sand that says, you rock. What is it? The line in the sand from Peter Glennie, and he decided this amount is when you rock. You are valuable. You are a high-performing business. And for that, I want to reward you for being a high-performing business. It's a jackpot. He says, here's extra money, icing on the cake for you. Every single month that you stay above that 2,100 with your qualified business, Peter Glennie is going to pay you this 2% override. The good girl money. It's a pedicure. Free pedicure from Pete every month, however you want to see it. Now, here's what's exciting. You can be excited for $45 for you extra. Okay. Maybe it's not that much to write home about. It's better than a kick in the teeth. I'm listening. But here's where the real money begins. It starts with you. You have to be qualified before you, A, know how to do it, B, know how to teach it, understand the importance, and empower others in your team to do the same. That's step 4. Why is this so important? When you can help do it yourself, teach others to do it, get them qualified, get their bonus $45 every month that they do the absolute minimum to be qualified, well, now they are a club for you. You were qualified, but once you teach someone else how to do it, well, now they're a one club for you. Why is a one club important? You're going to get a $200 bonus the very first time you do it. It's that important. It's a major milestone. Pending payments? No. This has to be money that's landed and paid for in your points account at head office, okay? So not pending. If you've got any declines or outstanding payments, you want to get on the hustle and get your customers' decline payments through, right? You want to help them run the repayment or whatever, because those points are gold to you. So good question. Number 2, this is why it's so important. Every time that you can teach someone else this golden key to be qualified and they get the extra bonus from Peter Glenning, guess what? Every month that they qualify and you do, you get the same bonus paid to you that's paid to them. I'm going to say it again. You get the same bonus that's paid to them to you. So let's just say I teach, train up Holly, we do the launch events, we're in three-way chats, she's doing the shred, she gets 4 more customers and then she's qualified. The very first time she does it, I'm going to get a bonus, she's going to get a bonus. And then when she teaches someone else to do it right behind her, Holly's going to get the extra 45. So Holly's got 45 extra in her bank account for her. And now she taught her friend Rebecca how to do the same thing. She's one club in her business. Rebecca gets paid 45 extra per month. Holly gets paid 45 extra. How much does Holly actually get? 45 herself and 45 extra from head office because she trained up Rebecca. Does this make sense? Head office pays out so many times on one qualifier. In fact, when someone new qualifies in the business, 5 people above them who are all responsible for training them up, building belief, creating culture, creating systems, all are rewarded this extra bonus. That is true residual. Can you imagine? Now, Holly's close to me. She's only, 2 people away from me. But imagine how many people I've got that are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down that I don't interact with every day, but I'm being rewarded on their effort because they are a performance business. Every month, we've created another performance business in the organization. They're grabbing the extra money and it goes up the line to 5 people. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Someone, imagine this, it's like the pokies, right? Brand newbie comes in, you hit the jackpot, you're a qualifier, go on, click the, what do you call it? Pull the handle, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. It goes to me, 5 people up. So when Holly qualifies, I qualify, Lauren LaHave in the US qualifies. She doesn't really know Holly. Cheryl Cortese qualifies on Holly. She definitely doesn't know Holly. And Jeff Roberti qualifies on Holly. He's never met Holly in his life. But Jeff Roberti was a good trainer and set up good systems many years ago. Does this make sense? Is this a little more exciting than the 45 that you're thinking initially? It's every month. Jackpots, just like money flies everywhere because we trained you up on how to be a good professional business owner. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I know that I've gone over time.
It's awesome.
James is tapping at the time clock here, so
There's one final little one there. And I know there's 1 or 2 of you on the call that will certainly be in line for this. Cherie, I'm not sure your exact POB number that you've been doing, but there is a reduction in the POB figure, down from 7,500 to 6,750. I think that's it. It's about 20% reduction on that. So POB is another type of bonus. Again, Linda earns this. It makes a substantial part of her check, and it's called Promote Out POB, Promote Out Bonus, and it's an override of a couple of % extra on your business once again. Once you get to the, if you're a sales coordinator and above, Cherie's a senior sales coordinator, she's got sufficient points, volume, depth, width in her organisation to earn POB, which is an extra bonus, and that's come down 20%. So if that was something that you'd never heard of and your check goes up a bit, great, check out your payslip or check out your earnings summary, because it may be that you've earned POB for the first time.
So can you guys see this? I wanted to bring it to life because it's so exciting. I'm on fire tonight about qualifying because so many of you have got the chance to just like get back in the game here. Okay, so here's me. I started 12 years ago. Lauren started 13 years ago. Cheryl started 25 years ago, and Jeff started 30 years ago. That's pretty much how my upline tree goes, right? Now, for Lauren, I'm just one leg. I'm just one person. Guess how many others of me there are that Lauren's accumulated over that many years?
There's only one Linda.
There's 117 of me. She's got 117. It's like planting a tree. What's going to happen to this tree? I'm going to nurture it and train it and love it. Let's see what happens to this tree, right? I'm one of her seedlings that she planted 12 years ago. Now, James is just one of my lines. I've got a lot of seedlings too, but James is just one of my lines. Very smart for me to have my husband in the business, right? Now, James has got Cherie. Cherie's just one of his lines, and Brooke is one of his lines. So let's just give a real life example of people who are on here at the moment. Cherie has been qualified how many months? Are you still qualified at the moment, Cherie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you've been permanently qualified for at least 24 months.
3 years?
3 years, 36 months. That deserves a freaking hooray from everyone, please, in the chat box. Let's just do some figures on that. That's an extra $50 over 36 months. Can you do the figures?
Plus.
3 5s is 15. That's what? At least 2,000 extra. At least. That's the minimum. Okay, that's a good holiday. Now, every time that Cherie qualifies and she gets the jackpot, our big thick pen's just sort of failing a bit, isn't it?
You got to hold it.
Oh,
You got to grip it properly.
There we go. You got to go on the super angle.
Describe.
Well, you weren't doing any better. Okay, so watch this. Stick with me. Watch me. Cherie, she gets to come in, and every month she's just solid. Righto, Cherie. Cha-ching. Go get it. Do it, girl. At the end of the month, she gets 50. So let's write them up here. Cherie gets 50. Who else, because they trained up Cherie, loved on her, helped her? Who do you know who else gets $50 that Cherie just got paid at the end of the month? James.
I do.
James gets 50. Linda. Linda's a good trainer. She gets 50. Lauren. She's a good trainer. She gets 50. She lives in another country. Cheryl. She lives in another country. Jeff. He lives in another country. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people above get paid out the same jackpot. Is everyone with me? Watch what gets exciting. When Cherie teaches someone else to qualify, and you've got other qualifiers, yes, they get 50. Emily, for example, she's usually well qualified. Emily gets qualified, Cherie gets 50 of her own, and then gets 50. Let's just call it, Emily's got loads of customers. Let's just say her qualifying at 2% amount equals 60. Guess who else gets it? Are you guys getting this? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, Jeff, you make enough. And he certainly does. But it goes 5 up. So what I want you to start thinking about and obsessing about and getting so excited about is it starts with you. You first have to be the example. Get obsessed. Get to qualification as quickly and as strongly as you can. Then get obsessed and so excited to go teach others to do the same. Teach to teach to teach to teach. Now, if Cherie rings up Emily and says, girl, let's go help 2 or 3 of your other team get qualified. Let's help and just get into qualification. Instantly, within the next 3 to 4 weeks, Cherie could easily add another $200 to $300 in her monthly check by helping others get what they want. Just helping them see the vision, catch the vision, get a few more customers each. I can't tell you how many of you are so close to the 2,100. You're at 16 or 1,700. You need about 5 more customers. It's easy. That 5 more customers, yes, you'll get the retail profit, but more importantly, you will set up a lifetime of jackpot payments. Is everyone with me? This isn't a one-time deal. This is how your check grows and grows and grows over time. When these people get obsessed about qualifying and going, you know what, I want to help 3 people, a 3 club, well, that's going to give me $1,000 a month. That I'm going to be in the comma club. $1,000 a month, I'm going to be in a comma club. I'm going to help 3 people qualify every single month. That's me. And then those 3 help another 3. And so on and so on and so on. So it's not you helping 12 individuals do this all on your own. It's usually you helping 3 people catch this vision and getting them to do what you just did. Does everyone make sense? Okay. Now, everyone's asking, why is it going up? Why is it going up? Why is it going up? Here's why. Truth time. We have to prove to them that we want this and we need it to stay. We have to get so many more of you ignited and committed to be a qualifier. If we see enough people start to really grab this chance and more money, I'm personally committed to helping so many of you reach that $500 a month mark and beyond. You've got to state it and declare it and be like Holly Brown. I can, I will, I must. It's done. I'm getting this much money every month. Right, Linda and James, what does that look like? I need $1,200. That pays for my groceries, my car payment, and Peter Alexander pajamas. We want that kind of detail, so then together we help you go get it. And then what will that give you? And then how will you feel? And then how will you reinvest that? And then it becomes your why. The marketing plan works, so will you work? Okay, we're well over time, but I just wanted to get you so amped up and excited about qualifying, re-qualifying, and teaching at least 2 to 3 other people to let's go get it together. Okay, send them this recording, whatever it takes.